Most trailers will display the film producer at the start of the trailer. This is a convention used by many real media products. This allows the audience to second guess the sort of film they may come across. Commonly, in the beginning of trailers, most producers will have the sense of normality. The intention behind this scene is to make the audience feel comfortable and at ease. A theory that fits this stage perfectly is Todorow's equilibrium theory, which suggests that every trailer has a sense of normality in the beginning of the trailer. Therefore, I decided to use this convention within my trailer and open the trailer with a scene in the car, showing the group of students coming back from a party being loud and jolly. Therefore, there are no signs of a disequilibrium yet of any sort. I also use the effect seen in Cloverfield, where they show the clip back to front. This is effective as it makes it look as though somebody has found the tape and is rewinding it to the beginning, giving it a realistic effect. The following shot that the audience comes across is a piece of typography written on a black background. This contrast is effective since it makes the text easily readable for the audience from any distances. For the first time in the trailer, the audience have been introduced to the narrative. However, this piece of information only gives away the bare bones of the storyline. It is important that only the bare bones are revealed since it makes the audience eager to watch further. Therefore, a theory that can be applied to this screenshot is Bart's hair code. This piece of information creates an enigma for the audience who have just been introduced to the basics of the storyline. The typography has been written in a simple font which may suggest that the film has been based on realistic events and gives the film a surreal effect. This convention was used by the Blair Witch Project regarding their trailer. I thought it was a good way of explaining bits of the narrative to the target audience, therefore I decided to include this convention within my trailer. Real media products will soon after introduce the event which disrupts the equilibrium. In my third scene, we can see the British student walk up to the Asian student and say, "My best friend Gunny thinks there's something in the house." By this stage, there is a period of unsettlement and where the status quo has been disrupted by an event. Therefore, in this shot we can apply the second stage of Todorow's theory, disruption of order. The camera shot used in this particular scene is a high-angle shot looking down on the Asian character who believes the house is full of spirits. Therefore, this shows that he is vulnerable. The lighting used in the scene is fairly dim, which makes the audience feel uneasy. Another theory that we can apply to this particular scene is Propp's theory regarding narrative. He identifies 8 character roles or spheres of action. In this particular scene, you can see that the Asian character is the victim of the paranormal activity. This theory is emphasized by the shot angle too. The next shot shows the Asian character walking up to the tripod. This stage is known as the recognition of disorder. In this scene, we can see that the Asian student walking up to the tripod getting ready to set up the camera to record the paranormal activity. This has been set up by the Asian character who has recognized the disorder and is attempting to capture any paranormal activity. The lighting is kept at a consistent dim level throughout the trailer, making the audience feel more anxious. This is a generic element of all horror films, and again is one way the trailer connotes its genre. This scene was also used in Paranormal Activity, where the boyfriend sets up the camera to record the paranormal activity. By showing this, it makes the whole situation feel more realistic. Therefore, the convention I've used in this scene were the lighting and the third stage of Todorow's equilibrium theory. The next series of shots show the Asian character trying to protect the house before the groups of students attempt to capture any paranormal activity. This is still the third stage of Todorow's equilibrium theory. There are various close-ups of the window to show that the window has been locked, a close-up of the door to show that the door has been locked, and finally a shot showing a dog lying on the floor sleeping. This convention was used from the Paranormal Activity trailer where it shows a male character doing a similar thing. The next scene the audience comes across is of the students sitting around the Ouija board. I developed this scene from the Paranormal Activity trailer where the paranormal activity took place in the bedroom. For the first time in the trailer, the audience comes across some sort of paranormal activity. As you can see, the glass moves without being touched. Another convention I use from real media products is the use of time at the bottom of the frame. This suggests to the audience that the paranormal activity usually occurs at this time. This convention was put into effect by Paranormal Activity. Another convention I included in my trailer was the use of captions. This is a very effective way of creating an enigma, which is illustrated by Bart's theory. I've also added the sound of thunder in the background to emphasize the captions. The thunder also makes the audience feel uneasy, as the thunder often scares people because of the sound it generates. During my planning stage, I came to the conclusion that the film trailer speeds up at the end of the trailer, which is with relatively quick shots. Therefore, I wanted to include this convention within my trailer. I decided to split each caption up with a short clip related to the trailer to create some sort of narrative for the audience. This convention was incorporated by Paranormal Activity with regard to their trailer. Another convention I developed was a scene from Blair Witch Project which shows one of the students running through the woods which has a shaky camera effect. However, the woods was not applicable to my trailer, so I developed this convention and had one of my characters running through the streets as one student becomes possessed and has gone missing. Other conventions that I used at the end of the trailer were the title and the release date. Both these elements are important conventions within the genre, as the audience will only keep track of your film if it has a release date. When producing a promotional package, the first question I face as a film producer is how to establish a link between the products I have produced. This can be done in a number of ways, which include similar typography, titles, imagery, colors, building blocks, taglines, and effects across my main products and ancillary text. The imagery used on my poster is of an Ouija board. Therefore, this as well as the title reveals some of the narrative structure to the audience. Once I decided to use the image of a Ouija board on my poster, the next step was to include a similar image on the website to create some sort of connection between the two products. The image used on the poster was a standalone image. However, I decided to develop this further on the website to make it look as though the Ouija board was incorporated into the background. It is important as a film producer that you have one title which you use across your entire promotional package, as it becomes an effective marketing tool. Therefore, I use one title throughout my promotional package. The typography used throughout the promotional package is Traveling Typewriter, which is a documentary style font. This has been used as my film has been filmed in a documentary format, similar to the movie that textually analyzed in my planning. This font has been used for the reviews shown on the poster and the external links shown on the website. Therefore, by keeping the same font across the poster and website, I have successfully combined the poster and website. I have also used the same building block across my poster and website. This again emphasizes the link between the poster and website. Also, the building block individual is a good marketing technique, as it allows the audience to see what sort of actors and directors are involved in the film. Another way I successfully combined the poster and website is the use of a logo. When producing my trailer, I was determined to produce something that fitted in with the rest of my products. This way I could show continuity throughout my promotional package. I was able to create an effective combination between my print production and my trailer with the use of fonts, common horror objects, film reviews, and colors. The font used throughout the trailer was Traveling Typewriter. This is a documentary style font. I included this font on the scene where I explained the bare bones of the narrative. This font was also used on my poster and website. The title used on my poster and website is also seen in the trailer. The reason why I used the same title was to create a sense of continuity. The title of the film is a huge marketing tool, and if you have the same title throughout your promotional package, the audience is more likely to recognize your package. I've also included a Ouija board throughout my promotional package, as this is what my film is based on. This question was important as it allows the producer to gain some feedback on the products they have produced. I conducted the majority of my feedback on Facebook, where I uploaded my trailer to my status and asked people to give me feedback. Facebook is a good way of using technology, as it allows the producer to gain instant feedback with the push of a button. However, because the people giving me feedback were not all media students, it was difficult for them to comment on things such as lighting, sound, and mise-en-scène. One of my friends gave me feedback regarding my trailer. He said that I should have put more visuals and sound effects to make the movie more jumpy. Therefore, looking back at my trailer, I agree, I should have included more scenes which were more jumpy. Therefore, this is something I would look into if I had more time. Ibrahim argued that I should have made the board come faster at the camera towards the end of the trailer. Again, I believe this is the issue with the jumpiness of the trailer. However, Ibrahim did suggest that the majority of the trailer was good, in particular the beginning bit. Ryan Atwell gave me some good feedback regarding my trailer on Facebook. He said, "Good use of enigma and quick shots. Kept me well tuned in, clear narrative of boys out, and then things going bad, like a traditional horror movie.